system, yeah, rectangular coordinate system. First is Cartesian system. Cartesian or rectangular coordinate system. And second, polar coordinate system. Here we only discuss about the rectangular coordinate system. Rectangular coordinate system. In the rectangular coordinate system, we know that there are two mutually perpendicular lines, O x dash and y O y dash. And these two mutually perpendicular lines divide the plane in the four quadrants known as four regions which are known as quadrants. This is first quadrant and this is second quadrant, it is third quadrant and it is fourth. These lines, there are some points which we have to focus, that the line XO x dash and YO y dash are known as axes, where X is known as abscissa and Y is known as ordinate, and XOY X dash OY X dash OY dash and XO y dash are called quadrants. And there is also some new points, that abscissa of any point on y-axis is 0. Similarly, the ordinate of any point on x-axis is 0. For example, suppose we have to plot the points 3, 4, -1, 0 and -1, -2, 3, -2 and -4, 2 on the graph paper. Then firstly we know that, suppose this is our coordinate system, rectangular coordinate system. So suppose we know that all the values of the coordinates x and y are positive in the first quadrant. Here all values should be positive. Here the coordinate of x is negative and the coordinate of y is positive. In the third coordinate, both abscissa and ordinate are negative, and in the fourth coordinate, the, in the fourth quadrant, the abscissa is positive and ordinate is negative. So, if we draw the point 3, 4, it will be in the first quadrant at approximate distance of 3, 4. Yes. And the point minus 1, 0 is similarly, if we draw the point minus 1, minus 2, then we get this point here. Here, both abscissa and ordinate are negative, so this point will be in the third quadrant. Similarly, if we draw the point 3 minus 2, we get this point in the fourth quadrant, and the point minus 4 minus 2, minus 4 and plus 2, it will be in the quadrant second. These are the points which are plotted in the Cartesian plane. Now we are going to discuss on the topic equation of line parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Equation of lines parallel to x-axis and y-axis. Here we know that suppose these are the Cartesian planes, two Cartesian planes, and if we take any line which is parallel to x-axis, it can be shown as which is parallel to y-axis, means that the equation of line x equal to a can be shown by line x equal to a, and if the line is on the left hand of the x-axis, so it can be represented by this, and the equation of line is x equal to minus a. So this distance is a, also this distance is a. Similarly, we can draw a line parallel to y-axis as x-axis as this. Here this distance is b, and also this distance is b. Now we will discuss on the topic distance between the 2 points. Suppose this is our rectangular coordinate system, and we take 2 points P and Q on the Cartesian plane, and the coordinate of P is x1, y1, and the coordinate of Q is x2, y2. So when we draw the parallel lines, we have to find distance between the points P and Q. We make a right angle triangle PQR. This distance will be x2 minus x1, and this distance will be y2 minus y1. So by the Pythagoras Pythagoras theorem in the triangle PRQ, by Pythagoras theorem, we get PQ square equal to PR square plus QR square. Here PR square means x2 minus x1 square plus qi square means y2 minus y1 square. So distance between the point PQ can be represented as the formula by the formula x2 square root of x2 minus x1 square plus y2 minus y1 square. This is also known as distance formula. Now there are some important things which we have to note down. If the distance of the point P xy from the origin zero is given by OP equal to x square plus y square. Now there are some useful points which we have to remember. First, let a x1 y1 b x2 y2 and c x3 y3 be the vertices of a triangle ABC, and if AB not equal to BC not equal to CA, then the triangle is a scalar. Is a scalar triangle. Similarly, the second point is if AB equal to BC not equal to AC, or BC equal to AC not equal to AB, or AB equal to AC not equal to BC, then the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. Next is if AB equal to BC equal to CA, then the triangle is an equilateral triangle. Similarly, if AB square plus BC square equal to AC square, then the triangle is right angle. Similarly, there are so many conditions for the square, rhombus, parallelograms, and collinear points. We will discuss this later. Firstly, we are going on the some examples like find the distance between the points 4, 3 and -4, -2. Here we see that we have to find the distance between these 2 points. So if we compare these two points by our formula, so we get x1 equal to 4, y1 equal to 3, x2 equal to -4 and y2 equal to -2. So therefore by distance formula we find the distance equal to z -4 -4 whole square plus -2 -3 whole square. Here we get square root of 89 units.